Opelo, yemi, ojoojúmọ́ ni màá ṣọpẹ́ fún ìfẹ́ tèmi. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, olólùfẹ́ mi, opelo, yemi. Diamond girl, African baby, opelo, yemi.
Hi guys,
welcome back to our channel.
My name is Ayo,
and I'm Ope.
and together we are called
Ayo Ope.
Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. How have you been? How have you been? Did you miss us? Because we missed you, okay? But we're back with another one, okay?
Yes.
If you're new to the channel, you've missed a lot.
I'm sorry for you.
Like, you've missed a lot. Where have you been, okay? But you know, better late than never.
Yes.
All right, so you're in for a treat. We're certified marriage and relationship coaches. We've been married for 10 years.
Woo-hoo.
God has blessed us with 3 beautiful girls.
Yeah.
And we come on here to literally share how we do marriage, as well as teach, coach, give you nuggets and tips on how you can do yours as well.
Just good vibes.
Good vibes. We laugh a lot.
Yeah.
We banter a lot because we're best friends. All right?
And because I'm funny.
And she's funny. If that's something that interests you, make sure you watch this video, all right? Click the bell button and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified whenever we drop videos.
Yeah.
We drop video at least once a week.
Yes.
At least once a week, and God is helping us. Okay. So what do we want to do today?
Today. Today we are going to talk about. So me and I have been been discussing in our approach to our 10th year anniversary.
Whoop whoop
Whoop whoop whoop. We were talking about like the things that have really shocked us. The things that have shocked us in this marriage, as in shock. Shock,
like the shockers in our marriage.
Exactly.
You know, some are good shockers. No, I don't think shockers are even good. Shockers are not really.
Like, oh my God, I'm taken aback.
Like, I wasn't expecting this.
Basically.
You know.
So that's why we thought we'd come and talk to you guys today about shockers in marriage. In our marriage. But I reckon that we've got quite a good amount of them that you can relate to.
That you can actually.
That's happening right now.
Exactly. So if you can relate to any of these, please share, okay, in the comments. And feel free to also share some of your shockers as well. Okay, so we're just going to literally bounce off
each other.
Bounce off each other on this one, okay?
I'm scared.
And please don't do anything that...
I'm scared of what you're going to say about me, because a lot of times I was like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you do that. I'm shocked. So, just
Start.
I think what shocked me the most.
The most, yeah?
Yeah, the most. It's still shocking me. It's still shocking me. It's the fact that out of a man so handsome, so refined, so blessed in the looks department by God that, you know, your thoughts are actually quite strong, baby. They're actually quite strong. And you know why it's a shock to me? Because I don't think we actually discussed farting. I don't even remember you farting in front of me.
First of all, I don't fart. Okay?
Obviously.
Obviously.
So what do you do?
I think
you fruit. You release air. You release anointing.
Should we be talking about this? So I don't know.
No, because I know that this is an issue. Because I've actually spoken to other women about this, and it is an issue. Men and women alike.
Okay, now I'm not gonna lie. All right. I was shocked.
I know.
And I am still shocked.
Yeah, because I'll be like, you're a lady now. I'll be like,
So I'm like, fine girl, beautiful girl, woman of God.
Is it a sin?
Cream de la cream.
Is it a sin to fart?
I'm like, you're not supposed to be doing this. You know, you're not supposed to be doing this. So I remember first time it was like, I thought maybe I was just smelling something else. I think another time I even heard it. I was like, I shouldn't even be hearing anything.
What should you hear?
Do you understand?
It's even a privilege and an honor. It's a privilege and an honor, baby. It means things are normal with you.
No, yeah, obviously it's normal, isn't it? What I'm saying is that, should you be doing that privately in marriage? Maybe that's even a question we should ask, right? So should that be a private thing in marriage? Because we don't do it privately.
Yeah.
I do it privately sometimes. No. I feel like you don't do it privately.
Baby, no. Anyway, I don't. So you are my privacy.
So because sometimes we've had this conversation, and maybe this is even a whole video.
Yes.
Because I have this conversation about how sometimes it can be like, what is another way to say see finish, right?
Yes.
Where feels like you now take your partner for granted. You know, this is my partner of 10 years or 5 years or 3 years.
Yes.
And for me, it's like what I can't reconcile is the beautiful girl, sexy, and then another time.
Baby, let me shock you. Shock you. The most beautiful girls have the smelliest of farts.
Okay, cut. I'm not doing this anymore. There's nothing like that. Everybody does it. But I believe there's a place for. And you know what you have inside of you, right?
You know what you've eaten.
You know when it's a bomb.
You know when it's a bomb.
And you know when it's a little.
You know when you've had
so
with ayamashi and beans.
Wait, when it's a bomb, keep that to yourself. I think we should agree that.
Yes.
So that you stop shocking me. When it's a bomb,
no, baby, this
keep that to
about
yourself.
Me. This is about you. When it's an atomic bomb like yours or a nuclear weapon.
You do nuclear.
You do nuclear.
When it's a bomb, keep it to yourself. And then, when it's normal, then we can share it.
Okay, let's agree.
Because there's love in sharing, isn't it?
Let's agree. So we don't shock each other.
There's love in sharing. You know what I've been seeing? There's this skit on Instagram. There's this skit on Instagram that's been going around where they show like when you just start dating and somebody's coming to give you tissue in the toilet. And then they now show after 6 months, they give you tissue and they literally run away. And then after 1 year, you start getting comfortable. You give it tissue and you say, hello, how are you? And then after like 2 or 3 years, you're there, you come into the toilet, you sit down, and then you're literally on your phone giving each other gist.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens. I think it's part of, the friendship and intimacy in that, there's nothing new. We're not hiding anything from each other. So it's good, but I think that was a shocker for me. And it's still a shocker.
It's still a shocker for me. I'm shocked.
I'll tell you another shocker.
Did I shock?
I'll tell you another shocker, all right? For me. So obviously, we were dating, everything was fine. But as soon as we got married, we started, sleeping on the same bed and waking up, right? The next day. What was a shocker for me was 2 things. You're waking up, Okwayemi has a lot of noises and snorts. And I don't know if it's irritations, So the first morning that happened, now I'm used to it. In fact, if you don't do it, I'm like, there's something wrong. But it was a big shocker because wake up in the morning.
I thought every black person does that.
You're like,
I thought every black person does that.
You're like. That was a big shocker.
Baby.
I remember the first few weeks, I was thinking, oh my God, I have entered one chance.
Did you think I need deliverance?
I said, so I was not, there was one day I sat you down, I was like, okay, what exactly is going on?
What are you feeling? What are you feeling? How's it doing you? Just
I was thinking, is it an allergy?
It's allergies, baby.
Allergies.
And obviously when I wake up, I need to clear all my system.
So you clear, so that's first, whatever, when you wake up, that was a big shocker. And I don't even know if I'm used to it. No.
It can be, to be honest, it can be a lot. But I thought everyone does it.
Okay, do I do it?
I know you don't. That's the thing.
I only do it when I have hay fever.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like an allergy.
That's what I'm saying, but...
It's like an allergy.
What is it though?
Yes, it's like an allergy.
Of what?
But obviously, I get it's not cute. I get that's not the number one.
Maybe this video should have been irritating habits. That we found out only after we got married. Maybe that should be the title.
Okay. No, let me give another one.
Irritating habits.
Let me give another one. It's not irritating per se, but it's just like, now wow. Like, why does every back rub have to lead to something? If I say to Ayo, can I have a back rub, please? He'll start off well. He means well. But I don't know what happens in between. It just comes to something else. And obviously, as a dutiful wife, who am I? Who am I?
Wait. This one is standard. And yes, funny enough, that is kudos to you. You should even be happy that just the sight of you in the glory of God. Is turning your man on, right?
But sometimes we got places to go. Guys, if we're late, if we're late to places, you guys know what's up.
You know what? No, there's times where, and that's the truth. There are times where I'm even like, this time I literally just want to give you a back rub. But I'm a man.
You're mad.
I'm a man. Although even you, when the back rub starts, you also start.
That's why I say I will
You
not
also
refuse.
relax.
No, baby, no. If I give you that, you're good. You're good. Very good.
Give you a nice back rub.
Nice.
So it makes you relax, and then you're open for anything that needs to happen afterwards.
Yeah.
You know. So
It was a shock.
So was a shocker.
It was a shock because it's like, just give me my back rub. I just want a back rub. I just want to be massaged just to relax.
But it's not 100% of the time. Now, there's times where I've succeeded in just giving you back rub only.
99.9, the 1%.
The
1%.
How about speaking of back rub, how about when that's the shocker for me. I ask you for back rub and then you sleep off. The back rub is for me.
Oh my God,
right?
it's very relaxing.
Back rub is for me. How can it be relaxing for you? You're supposed to be working.
Guys,
Imagine you go to the masseuse, literally go and pay for a massage. And then you're relaxing, you're trying to relax and you're getting into that space where all your nerves and and then the person that is giving you the massage is sleeping off. This has happened not once, not twice. All the time. So I don't even ask her for massage anymore.
Baby, it's bad behavior. It's true.
Like,
Okoyemi is wrong.
and she's like, the first time it happened, I remember you were like, wow, it's
so relaxing.
It's so relaxing.
Yes.
It's so sweet.
But baby, I think that should lead on to one of the shockers for you, because you get shocked that I'm able to sleep off.
Oh yeah, that's a huge shocker. That's a huge shocker and almost a huge turn off as well.
I can sleep anywhere.
And sometimes I'm angry. No, and that still is a shocker.
Yeah, even last night, like, you're sleeping. I was like, yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, because literally we went up and I was thinking this time for us to just gist and chill.
Yeah, you didn't want to gist and chill. You wanted to rub back and chill.
That's what you want to rub back. Anytime we set up to watch a movie, we set up to do something nice, you just go. You just sleep off. And I'm thinking, were you feeling sleepy before?
Funny thing is, maybe a little bit. But the thing is, I don't know what it is. For me, I call it a blessing because some people find it hard to sleep. But I'm just able to just...
So I'm like, No,
guys, let me even give you a story. Hey, when I was in Nigeria, in Lagos, so I went somewhere in an Uber. I came back in the Uber and I was feeling sleepy. I had to give myself, Okoyemi, you are in Lagos. It's not that you should sleep in the Uber. Because I was actually falling asleep in the Uber. Make them no carry me where I no.
Seriously. So, obviously, yeah, it's a blessing. So for me, it's that, the whole sleeping off stuff. Again, this was something that shocked me in marriage. Right? Because it was not something that happened whilst we were still courting. Right? You just sleep off.
Yes.
You just sleep off. Anytime.
I'm sorry.
Every time. I don't like that.
I think another shocker of marriage, and this one I shock myself. I shock myself in the sense that sometimes my food flops. No, baby, the first time it happened, I think it happened with Ogi.
No.
I think it happened with Ogi. No, baby. No. Imagine doing something.
This shocker is my shocker.
No, it's my shocker
because
too.
I am I'm the recipient of this. So for me, it's like the expectation, right, is the missus, the wife, throws it down in the kitchen, which she does. Kudos to you. You throw it down in the kitchen, but you get the shockers where you literally... I remember the first time you burnt... No, not even the first time you burnt food, because she has burnt food before, but I'll come to that. So I remember the first time where you gave me salty...
No, salt is not my problem.
No, baby, you've given me salty...
Salty what?
You're giving me salty food.
Which one? Salty what?
I was like...
No, which one? Now, salt is not my problem.
It's not your problem, but I was like...
Salt is not my problem.
No.
I will not accept that.
Baby, you don't remember.
Let me tell you. Tell me.
I was
middle and court. Come on. Probably the day after the wedding. You probably sucked out all my energy. You probably sucked out.
No, this was a good 6 months into the marriage. And then you brought the food and then... I was like, have you tasted... I think it was like mixed pasta. You know that pasta that is mixed with many things. I was like, have you tasted it? She was like, oh yeah, yes, baby. I was like, okay. And I tasted it again. I was like, She was like, how is it? I was like, it's nice. I didn't know how to tell her that, this food is salty.
Full of
she now
wife.
She now said, Jen, buy a taste. She now took my one again. She now came to test out my one. She was now like, it's nice. And I said, or do you think it's a bit too sweet? And I said, yes, it's too sweet. I said, it's almost like it's a bit too salty. So I wanted her to just say it first.
Open the door and then you enter.
And I said, it's a bit sweet. So even one or two times that it's happened after that, you're like, it's a bit too sweet. But to be honest, it was just a little bit too salty. Iyoja. So it was
fata.
Fata. So it was a bit too salty. So that was the first shocker with your food.
Okay.
The next shocker was
Alright. You're on the roll, aren't ya? You're on the roll.
The next shocker was obviously, and this is only the 1%, where food. There was one time where this was during pregnancy. So during the first pregnancy, I feel like with all the pregnancies, you burnt food.
No, and I
you
lose
always
my
lose
sense
your
of
food because you lose your sense of taste. Exactly.
Yes.
So you lose your sense of taste. So that was the shocker.
I lose my sense
so
of
that
taste.
was where you gave me salty food.
So it wasn't in the first 6 months. So can you retract that, please? Because I was giving you back-to-back meals, bagel in the morning.
So I think
pasta
I'm gonna come to that as well because you're just opening all your can of worms. So you gave me. So I think it was Michaela's pregnancy. That was the first shocker. I started having salty food because somehow she was not tasting food properly. Then you were also not conscious of time and you burnt food. So a lot of the time I had to eat burnt sacrifice.
Wow.
All right, that was a shocker for me. Because you have to eat it in love.
But
I cannot tell my wife that I'm not eating your food.
Baby, but do you know how I knew we'd grown in marriage? When I said to Ayo one time, baby, I'm feeling like Amala. Should I make Amala? He was like, baby, I'm not feeling like eating anything in love today. That's what he said. I said, level. You know when you have Mario and you unlock new levels? I said, wow. Me and my husband were going to another new level of honesty.
That is because Amala is not one of your strongest. Basically, you know what Amala is? For those that don't know, Amala is an African dish, right? That is made from yam flour. Okay, so what it is that you put the yam flour on fire, and then you keep turning and turning with water until it becomes solid, like a swallow, right? But that's not your strongest point. So the few times that we've eaten Amala, I have had to eat it in love.
My children like it though.
And I love it. There was even one time where Mickey was like, Mom, you're always burning our... You always burn. What did Nikki say?
So, Mommy's sausages are always burnt.
Mommy's sausages are always burnt.
God. You know you have to hold your mouth because it's your own child.
So you had that phase where, either because of pregnancy or something, food was...
No, I'm genuinely I think the way I am, I'm not a stay in the kitchen type of person. So even if I'm cooking something, I'll now go upstairs, I'll do something.
So obviously the good thing now is obviously you also let us know. So you let me know there's something there and then you put a timer.
Exactly.
So all of that helps, But yeah, these were all shockers for me. Let me tell you the final shocker just on this food matter.
What?
The final shocker on this food matter is you mentioned that when we initially got married, Opeyemi would make me breakfast. Alright? She would make me... I would literally take breakfast to work. She would make me lunch. I would take lunch to work. And before I get back from work, she would have made me dinner. Hey! I said, see enjoyment. This is marriage. That was my dream.
That was your dream.
This was me living my dream. And then a few years after, I think you did this for a good 2, even up to when you had Mickey. Then so gradually you started to slack. Then now got to a time where there was no breakfast. That was a shocker. It was a case of, oh baby, I'm going to work. Goodbye. Mwah. She just go.
I just started saying, breakfast?
Where's my breakfast? No breakfast. Shocker of my life.
Sure.
No lunch. Shocker. Then there was even one time where there was no dinner. Okay.
Baby.
Okay, I'm joking. But it was a shocker for me. I felt like sometimes, and up till now, but it's not even in
No, but baby, when I'm on maternity, I do, after the first month of maternity, I do give you lunch. I do give you breakfast. It's you. It's Ayo. He'd be like, no, I'm watching my...
No, the thing is that I don't eat much as well.
Watching my...
And what I would say is that you're always you're lucky. You're actually blessed.
I am blessed because
I'm
my
so
husband
easy
is
to
not
please.
a foodie. He's easy to please. He
I don't demand.
He doesn't demand. He doesn't say it has to be strictly Nigerian food or strictly something. He's quite good.
It's fresh food. I only eat fresh meals.
Because now you're making it sound like I give you 5 years old rice.
No, 5 years now, but you don't do fresh meals every day like some people now. That's them. That's what they like.
Oh, like fresh. Okay. Fresh.
Yeah. So I can take my food from the microwave and warm.
No, I want your food. Come on. I want your food. I give you knife and fork now. I bring home your shower. I really wash your water now.
No. So that was a shocker for me. Like, it was like you know when you have withdrawal symptoms. Like,
yeah, it was a lot.
And I had to get used to.
Is that why you were? It's like you looked at my children and you were like, now you people caused the problem.
So I'm like, it was a shocker because I was thinking it was going to continue like that forever.
To be honest, I had all intentions to. I thought I was going to be that girl that, bring you a tray. Now it's like, baby, food is ready. Are you coming down?
Exactly. And I feel like that is part of the joy, right? It comes with the growth. And that is why it is so important. Again, I'm not teaching, but let me just say this. That is why it is so important to understand the seasons in marriage.
Yes.
Because there's a season where it's like honeymoon, everything happening, no kids, nothing. It's just the both of you. Then there's now another season where you're now in the whole parenting thing, right? And then it is so important that you adjust and that you adapt to whatever season you're in. Otherwise, you just be fighting each other.
That's true.
So the reason why we can laugh about these shockers is that we know that we are adapting
to it. Yeah.
There will be another season now where some of these things will possibly come back.
Yeah.
And some things will stop. And then we adjust again.
Definitely.
Right? So that's one of the joys and one of the fundamentals of marriage, that as you grow, you continue to adjust, you continue to learn, and obviously nothing changes. You still love each other. You help each other. You do stuff.
Still give salty food.
You work on it together. Yeah, you eat the salty food in love.
No, stop. And now people are not gonna.
People are not gonna eat your food again.
Exactly. As guys.
No, guys. But as I said, we're talking about the 1%.
Yes, we're talking about the 1%.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but talking about food, the final one, I think I need to tell you. I think I was shocked at the fact that it's not every time that Ayo shares his food in love. No. Because I've asked. Let me tell you what happened. True. Ayo will say, do you want some of this? And I'll be like, nah, baby, I'm not feeling like having. And true. I don't feel like having the food at that time. But when he brings it with his hand and it's just like, he just makes the food look so appetizing. And I'm like, who am I? What kind of wife would I be to not eat some of my husband's food? So I just say, can I taste?
Can you taste? And I'm like,
not have the whole thing, not have half, not have a quarter. Can I just taste? Jack can buy a taste. Because sometimes there might even be something in the food that I might be able to pull out.
There's nothing in the food you're able to pull out. For me, what I just see this as is, sometimes I just see it as greed. You don't want to eat, and then all of a sudden, you smell the food. It even happened like last week. Remember, I asked her, she was upstairs working. I was working too. And I said, baby, I am going to fry some eggs for myself. Should I fry for you? She said loud and clear, no, baby. No, are you sure? Should I fry your own? Add it. No, baby, I'm fine. I've eaten. No, wala. And then I went and I started cutting up my tomatoes. I cut up my onions. I put the pepper. I got some sardine. And then I mixed it all together. Truly, it was nice.
You see?
And then she was smelling my food from upstairs. Guys, we live in a townhouse, right? What that means is that I was on the ground floor. She was on the second floor. And then from the second floor, she was like, she's smelling something nice. I just knew that she was coming to ask for my food.
But if you knew.
Because I was ready and I've grown, I gave her some.
Nice.
But what I'm saying is, you're talking about your shocker.
But baby, wait, you've come a long way, because one time I just wanted to like push Ayo a little bit and just tassy him small. And when I asked him for something, he was like, And I was like, all right, fine. I'm not taking it because you're not giving it in love. He was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't want to share with you before. So no, I think I've now come to realize that it is not even peculiar to just you. It is a woman thing. I think women just enjoy sharing stuff with their men. Okay. So, but what I now do now is, if I ask her, she says no, I get it anyway. So there's times where I've gone to buy smoothies, I've gone to buy milkshakes, I've gone to buy anything. She would say no, but I'll bring 2. So that have your own. Don't take out of my own.
The joy is in having some of yours. I don't want my own.
You just want to taste some.
Yeah.
But you're now shorting my ration. Guys, I don't know if you remember, this is what happened with the meat pie video. If you've not seen, I'm gonna link it.
Oh yes!
Because guess what? This was in like our first 2 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Where we actually had a big fight because I refused to share my meat pie.
Meat pie.
So I think our day ones will know that, you know.
Yeah.
But I have learned, okay, so I know it was a big shocker for you.
It was.
Because I also felt like, if I asked you, right, I have every right not to share with you because you said no before.
No, you really wanted to.
I don't like indecisiveness. You know,
you don't like what you don't like.
So I don't like what I hate. So we used to, we had a few, disagreements
but why is that
and
clash over
conflicts.
food all the time?
There's nothing I will not clash over. But thank God, that doesn't happen anymore. And I think it's no longer a shocker because, again, I now know how to manage it.
Got wisdom.
Right? So it is part of the wisdom and it's also part of the adjustments. Understanding your spouse, right? And being able to, adjust to meet that needs.
Yes.
Very important. The guy has to adjust, the woman has to adjust.
Very true.
And everybody,
everybody will be okay. Life is simple.
Continue to love on each other.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I think, I don't know, is there any more shockers? I think there's a few more shockers. Some of the shockers, maybe they're a bit personal, so we'll just keep it to us. Okay, but yes, you will see, and I think the purpose of this video is that you'll be seeing these shockers in your marriage.
And to let you know that you're not alone.
You're not alone.
It's not when you see the shock, you're like, nah, we're not compatible. He doesn't love me. I can't do this. Yeah. No.
There was something I saw recently. There was this couple, they were taking their vows.
And she said they said love and respect.
Yeah.
And she said,
no, she struggled to say certain things in the vow.
Submit or something.
No, she said when it was like to love and to obey, she was like, I'm not doing that. And she didn't say it. And then even when it came to for richer for poorer, right, she struggled to say it as well. Because it could actually be a shocker that yes, you get married, there's a season. And that's why I say it's important to understand the season, because you might have a season of wealth and money and riches, and there could be a season where there's, scarcity, right? It could be a shocker. And
not that you're poor, not that you're homeless, nothing like that, but maybe you're not used to that level of wealth that you had before.
Exactly. So it is important. What we're saying is that these are not reasons to say, I'm not doing anymore. These are not reasons to say, this is not the marriage of my expectations or my dreams. Because a lot of people now just go from, oh my God, I did not sign up for a woman to come and be cooking burnt food for me. And we've seen
indirect be that.
No, I'm just saying. We've seen these, right? We've seen these things, and we've heard a lot of stories, right? Oh, she cannot cook very well. That's a shocker. And then because of that, you now have an affair. You have someone who is going to be doing your cooking. And these things are happening, right? So what we're saying is that sometimes there are things that would not meet your expectation of your spouse, right?
Yes.
So let us, treat each other with grace, right? Extend grace that your spouse will fall short.
Yes.
Very important. They will not always get it right. They will not always do it right. They will not always be there how you want them to appear or how you want them to show up. But give them grace.
And help them instead of criticizing them.
Exactly.
Because especially when a guy, you can't cook even Indomie, even bread, you can't do anything. But you're getting at your wife help her, encourage her. Maybe she's running around in the kitchen because you're not there. Have a conversation with her in the kitchen. Do it together. You might even...
Exactly.
This is a whole nother video.
That's a whole nother video. Let's not even go into that, right? But
let them be shocked.
Hopefully you guys have learned one or two things and you've taken something away from this video. Okay, so we do a lot of coaching, counseling, right? If you need someone to talk to, you need some advice, right? You can talk to us privately. Okay, visit our website, ayookbedavis.com. Okay, there's a link there, there's a form there. Fill out the form and it will come straight to us, or just send an email to coaching@ayookbedavis.com. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have subscribed. If you've not, now is a good time, okay, to subscribe. So make sure you subscribe, all right, to that channel. And then so many things coming your way. Please subscribe and just get ready to receive everything that we're going to be pouring. Okay, please get ready to receive. Turn on your notifications, very important. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting us from day one. Okay, and now we're celebrating 10 years. Okay, we just want to thank you. And there's so much more by God's grace. There's so much more to look forward to, and we are so glad that we are in this together. Okay? Yes. Let us sing our welcome song to welcome our new subscribers. 5, 6, 7.
We're glad you came. We welcome you. We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey through.
You say
marriage, faith, and life.
We are glad you
We're glad you came.
We welcome you.
We hope you learn
a thing or two
as you join us on this journey
you
through.
Say marriage, faith,
life.
So marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, life.
Marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, life.
Marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, and life.
God bless you guys. We love you. But God loves you more. We shall see you in the next video.
Bye.
Ọpẹ́ ló yẹ mí, ojoojúmọ́ ni màá ṣọpẹ́.